What's up, guys? It's Kevin with Inspired of Freedom Fitness. I got another question that was asked, and so I thought I'd address it in a video. How is fat beneficial, or what's the benefit of having fat, right? There was a big thing out there for a long time, like low fat, cut fat. Listen, eating fat alone does not make you fat. Eating a lot of fat will make you fat. But even so, though, there are some people that do high fat, low carb, and moderate protein, right? So that works for them. But eating fat alone isn't a bad thing. There are good sources of fat. Your body needs fat to function properly. It utilizes it in your brain, your skin. There's a lot of stuff that goes into play. Your body is very, very complex, and so you've got to have protein, carbs, and fat. You can't cut any three of those, because if you cut them, what happens? Have you ever cut carbs and then 2 days in or 3 days in, you're doing great, seeing awesome results, you're down 5 pounds, and then all of a sudden you crack and have 12 donuts, right? It's because your body needs carbs. You can't neglect that. So it's about balance. It's about having the right amount of protein, carbs, and fats. So that's your macros or macronutrients. If you're following the 21-day fix meal plan, it makes it super simple and easy to follow. You have plenty of fat. Don't get me wrong. It's not too much, right? But it's a healthy amount. It's an amount that's correct for your body. So if you're following any of the nutrition guides from Beachbody, it does the hard work for you. Follow the plan and trust the process. And now I got another question is, what if I'm eating all of my fat from peanut butter? Well, that's okay. I mean, if you are addicted to peanut butter like I am, that is perfectly fine, right? You can do that. It's not a bad thing. But there are other sources of fat, so you don't want to neglect that. But as long as you're hitting, I know some people out there, they're like, as long as you hit your macros, I don't care. It could be Pop-Tarts. You are still going to lose weight and look ripped. Well, cool. I mean, if that's your goal, great. But peanut butter is more healthy than, say Pop-Tarts. But with me, personally, my goal is health. And yes, of course, I want to be ripped. So how do you combine the two is take out the junk. You can still follow macros, which is basically what the 21-day fix meal plan is. Except it simplifies it. You don't need to count all those numbers and log everything every time. You just fill up the containers. And how many times a day do you fill up the red container? How many times a day you fill up the green container? It's super easy to follow, and there's a lot less stress that goes into it too. And because I've done counting macros on MyFitnessPal, and it takes 15 minutes before you eat a meal, put everything in your phone, and there's a lot of, and you're all stressed out because it's like, I need this, okay, so I would need to not have this much of the bread and can only have one roll, and it's like, it drives you insane, so why not just have a lifestyle, which is what the meal plans teach us. It's a lot simpler. And so yes, you can have peanut butter every day and you still lose weight, but just make sure it's the right amount. So 21-day fix, it's a teaspoon or a tablespoon, one of the two, of teaspoon, I believe. You have a certain amount of teaspoons. Well, one thing that you can put in the teaspoon is peanut butter. So you can use up all your teaspoon points on peanut butter. Yeah, I mean, perfectly fine. Same with Body Beast. There's a certain number of fat portions that you can have in a day. If it's peanut butter, rock it. I mean, you're still going to see awesome results. So I love peanut butter. Who likes peanut butter? Post below. Also be sure to subscribe, follow me on Facebook, or like me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, and I will talk to you guys later. If you got any other questions, post below. I will be sure to answer them. But yeah, talk to you guys later. Peace out.